Hello YouTube preppers, this is the Comms Prepper with a video about the FLIR Scout 2 Model 320 thermal binocular. There's also a Model 240, but in the 320 model there's a way to actually capture the output video through the USB port in the top of the unit. And when FLIR ships you the unit, it comes with an external cable here that connects to that USB connector and has an RCA composite video female adapter on the end where you can connect it to an external device to record it. Now, I acquired this unit last year, and I made one video and put it here on the channel, but that video was kind of challenging. Back then, I was actually using a USB video capture dongle, which you see coiled up there, connected to a laptop, but that was kind of cumbersome. I had to have an external piece of software, plus this dongle hanging out of a laptop. Trying to video with the binocular, it made it very difficult. So I also tried getting an external pocket DVR unit, which you see here, and that didn't work out too well. This one takes an SD card that plugs into the front. I got this off of Amazon, and I had to make an external battery pack. The problem with this unit is everything's done with the remote control, and you're not exactly sure where the settings are because there's no LCD display. So I would try to make videos to put on the channel here and get back to the house and find out it wasn't in the record mode or the resolution was wrong, and there's just so many buttons on the top of the remote control and features in this unit, you really don't know where you stand when you're trying to set this up in the field. So this unit didn't work out. So I did some more research online and found a little pocket DVR with an LCD display here, which you see powered up, and it actually has an on-off record button in the top right-hand corner. But with this unit, when you turn the FLIR on, you can actually see the output from the unit on the display, knowing you're getting video into the unit, and when you press the record button, it actually says record, so you know you're capturing it. And then you use a USB cable to download that video onto a laptop, or in my case a PC, and then you can format that video and post it on YouTube. So we're going to try to make a lot more videos with the FLIR now that I have a way to dependably capture that video. And I'll put a link down below for this unit where I got it at Amazon. This is the box it came with. It comes with a bunch of other stuff here, microphones, a little camera, a remote control. But we don't need any of that. That's not why I got this unit. I just wanted the composite audio and video cable that would connect to the FLIR, and that would allow me to capture the video and show you how this unit works in the field, so when you want to check something out that goes bump in the night, you can see. So we'll go ahead and transition from the intro here, and I'll show you some live shots with the thermal binocular. We'll be right back. Alright guys, well I'm recording this audio track after doing the editing coming out of the pocket DVR. Tonight's stars are the Comms Prepper dog and the Comms Prepper cat, and despite what you might think, they are best of buddies. And we're going to show you as I step through the modes on the unit. There's white hot, black hot, ×2 zoom, and 4 levels of Insta-Alert or red hot. Insta-Alert 1, 2, 3, 4. The dog turns up quite well in this video. The ambient temperature is about 60 degrees out. So there's not a lot of contrast in the environment itself. The trees are a little bit hotter than the ambient environment around it. But we're going to go through here and show you the dog running in the backyard, take a look at the house, and then some of the cars parked in front of the house. So if you hear a break in the audio, it's because I really don't have anything to add. It's more about the video than me speaking. So here's the dog here in the white hot mode, poking around in the backyard, and somewhere along here I step through the settings again to show you the different levels. There's the black hot, and here's the 4 levels of Insta-Alert or red hot, level 1, 2, 3, and 4. And this is meant to help you find game in the environment where you actually can't make out the resolution of what the actual animal is. It'll show you a hot spot and help pull you into that and put more focus on it. Maybe you'll be able to pull it out with the ×2 zoom, but when an animal gets behind brush and things like this, you can't really tell what it is. The Insta-Alert will help you alert you to a hot signature somewhere out there in the environment. So when I get this out at the retreat location, it does work quite well with deer. You can actually see where they've been bedded down for the night, or as you're moving along, there'll be hot spots on the ground, and you can see hot spots running through the brush. You can't tell it's deer, but you see flickering red in the grass as they're running along. Here we are looking at the roof of the house. I got the fire going, so it's coming up a little bit hot, and that wire coming off is the HF antenna. And we're looking at the siding here. Now thermal signatures will not go through sheets of glass. Now we're in the front yard looking at the cars on the street. And that's our van there. And you can see the engine's hot because I just got back from being out at the store. And we'll step through the 4 levels of InstaAlert so you can see what that looks like. And there's the other car. That was cool. That hasn't been driven all day. And we'll look up the road and you'll see my 2 neighbors' cars. They're relatively warm, so they just got back from driving around. There's one on the left and one on the right. And we'll step through the 4 settings: black hot, InstaAlert 1, 2, and 3. Now the resolution is much finer actually in the eyepiece than what you're seeing here. There's the comms prepper cat. Jumped out of the bed. You can see the hot signature there on the cat bed. Comms prepper dog, comfortable on the couch. Wondering what we're doing here. She's not a big fan of this camera stuff, so she likes sitting on the couch. The 4 levels of InstaAlert. Now the dog isn't a fan of the camera until I start filming the cat. Then the dog gets jealous. So this is the cat checking out the camera. The cat doesn't seem to mind, but the dog doesn't really like it much when the cat gets attention. So the dog wants to close the video out by making another showing there. And you can actually see the warm signatures on the wood floor where the cat and the dog are standing. They are best buddies. They do get along. But the cat's had enough of that and takes off upstairs. So that's the FLIR thermal binocular. And as always, thank you for watching my videos and subscribing to my channel. This has been the Comms Prepper with a video on the FLIR Scout 2 thermal binocular. Thanks for watching, guys.